Okay, well, turns out Democrats don't really give a damn about progressives or independents. And I need to make this very clear again to everybody that's watching. Obama, Bill Clinton, Biden, the vote blue, no matter whose sphere, they don't like you. They don't think about you. They don't respect you. Okay. They don't. They never will. All right. And corporate media is going to do everything it can to vilify any critics of the Democratic Party. All right. Now, for those who will be typing in the key comment section below who are part of the vote blue, no matter whose sphere, oh, what you're doing is helping out Trump. What you're doing, you're not doing anything constructive. You're just hating on Democrats to hate on them. No. I'm not. Because recently, yesterday, Barack Obama, Biden, and Bill Clinton held a very fancy fundraiser, right? And it was in New York City, of all places, where they raked in about $26 million from voters. All right. So there's been a lot of people who have been criticizing these individuals and the Democrats. And before I pull up these articles and these videos showing the hypocrisy of the Democratic Party, vote blue no matter who, especially those people who attend the audience, because there were protesters who spoke out heroically against Biden, against Bill Clinton, against Obama, because they've been complicit with the neoliberal system, because they've been willing participants in constructing it and maintaining it. And as we have said before, as we've covered, the Biden administration knew very well how many civilian targets the IDF was hitting since the Washington Post article came out. And let's not forget that article from the New York Times where Israeli intelligence services were kind of given the heads up that, hey, something might happen in October, but they chose to ignore it like the clowns that they are. Now, to that vote blue no matter who crowd, I know a lot of you people in the vote blue no matter who crowd say, or have in your house, hate's not allowed in here. We love everybody. And I'm pretty sure some of those vote blue no matter who people would come up with a big brain statement of saying, if I was alive during the Civil War era, I would have helped free the slaves. If I was alive during World War II, I'd be part of the resistance hiding the Jews. No, you wouldn't have. No, you would not. You would not have done that at all. You would have been complicit. And the videos that I will be playing will be further proof and evidence that will show that I am correct in my assessment, because I am not wrong here. So let's go ahead and pull up this article here from Politico. I know. Hang on, folks. Brace yourself. You have every right to get angry, as you should, because you have the right to get angry. People should. So let's go ahead and pull up this article here. It's from Politico. Pro-Palestinian protesters interrupted Biden's glitzy New York fundraiser. So, New York pro-Palestinian protesters repeatedly interrupted President Joe 30330's fundraiser featuring former presidents Barack Obama and Bill Clinton, good friends of first name Jeffrey, last name E, Thursday night, underscoring a serious electoral challenge for an incumbent, even as he ranked in $26 million from voters. The frequent protests, including shouts of blood on your hands, drew flashes of frustrations from the former president on stage as Biden faces intensifying domestic fallout from the Israeli-Hamas war. You can't just talk and not listen. That's what the other side does. That's what Obama said, according to pooled reporters in the room. So Obama is just saying, you just can't talk and not listen. Isn't that what the Democratic Party's been doing to progressives for years? See, this is what I've been saying to a lot of these activists and organizers and people who are still hypnotized in the concept of reforming the Democratic Party. You can't reform a party that doesn't respect you. You can't reform a party that doesn't like you. You can't reform a party that has made it very clear that they're more than happy to take AIPAC cash money. Clinton used the protests to push the Biden's re-election, arguing that Biden cares. He cares. He cares about Palestinian self-determination and establishing a two-state solution. God damn it! Netanyahu has said numerous times he doesn't want a two-state solution. He don't want it. He's still continuing military actions in Gaza. But somehow Biden cares. Oh, he cares. 80% of Gaza is a moonscape. Women and children and men are starving to death. But he cares. Obama, too, said Biden had the, get this, moral clarity to lead during this conflict. What will we ever do without you, Barack Obama? Biden, for his part, called for stopping the effort that is resulting in significant deaths of innocent civilians in Gaza, adding that he's working with Arab countries who are prepared to fully recognize Israel for the first time. Hey, vote blue no matter who. You suckers show me shite. The star-studded spectacle, which featured performance by Lizzo, and was immense by actress and screenwriter Mindy Kaling, shattered fundraising records for a single event. Late Show host Stephen Colbert, hey, remember that douchebag? Interviewed the trio of presidents all seated in armchairs on stage at Radio City Music Hall Thursday night in New York City. 3 presidents have all come to New York, and not one of them is here to appear in court. Woo! Hold on. Wait. Hold on. If we want to laugh, let's do a fake laugh together. 3 presidents have all come to New York, and not one of them is here to appear in court. What a shame. Because they're making fun of Trump. God, man. Anyways, I'm not angry. I'm just insane. Trump was also in New York on Thursday to attend the wake of a New York City police officer killed during a traffic stop on Monday. Trump's campaign used a split screen to attack Biden for spending his time raking in cash from wealthy donors and celebrities because Hollywood just doesn't like Trump and Hollywood wants to help out Biden. Biden's fundraiser represents 2 advantages of his re-election bid: a sizable campaign war chest and establishment party unity. Gonna say that again. Establishment. Hold on. I stuttered. Establishment. Wait. I didn't speak English again. Establishment party unity. So all you people who think we could still reform the Democrats? Uh-huh. All right, tell me, what's it like to believe in Sasquatch, the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, and the Loch Ness Monster? Huh? Tell me how that's going for you. We can reform the Democratic Party. We just got to hold their feet to the fire. Or as Fat Tony would say, we got to keep our powder dry. It's all Jimmy's fault. It's Jimmy's fault. The event, which raised nearly double what Trump brought in during the entire month of January, is all but certain to build Biden's cash edge over the former president. And the joint appearance by popular Democrat ex-presidents offered the appearance of a unified party behind Biden. Oh, wow. Look at all this. All right. Now, hold on. Here's what Obama also said. Look, passions get stirred by what we're against. And Joe is absolutely right that we've got just not a nominee, but frankly, a party, an entire infrastructure increasingly seems unconcerned with the essence of America. But we also have a positive story to tell about the future. And this is something that Joe Biden has worked on diligently each and every day. So, folks, hey, do you feel that Obama's listening? Do you feel that Biden's listening to you? Type 1 for Kit, you awful man. We got to stop Trump. You're a horrible person. You're not a serious person at all. You're horrible. You're mean. We got to unify. And this time, Biden's going to do things and get things done. Type 2, man, no, I don't trust Biden. I don't trust the Democrats. I don't trust any politician. So let's go ahead and find out what exactly happened. Because first and foremost, we got how Obama scolded the Gaza protesters.
There was a very clear preparation for the fact that there might be disruptions from the audience, and there were multiple. And Barack Obama took the opportunity to not just talk about on the substance what President Biden has managed to do and tried to do to bring some clarity to this very difficult, impossible situation. But then he at one point scolded some of the protesters who tried to interrupt him to say, it's good to have moral clarity.
And the protesters were about Gaza.
Almost all of them about Gaza. But he said, it's one thing to have moral clarity, but the presidency, as he said, as only he can say, is a lonely seat. And it's...
Oh, wow. What a lonely seat it is. What a shame. What a shame that, that in that lonely seat, he is unable to hear the will of the people or either that stop war crimes from happening, but yet he has chosen not to. Yes, how lonely and sad. Oh, how sad. Who cares? This is what Obama thinks about all of you. Here, let's write that again one more time.
But then he at one point scolded some of the protesters who tried to interrupt him to say, it's good to have moral clarity.
And the protesters were about Gaza.
Almost all of them about Gaza. But he said, it's one thing to have moral clarity, but the presidency, as he said, as only he can say, is a lonely seat. And it's not enough to just have moral clarity. You have to be willing to listen to the other side, to try to tackle all the complications of this issue and actually get results. And that's what President Biden, with his decency, is trying to do. And when he got angry at the protesters.
Oh, wow. He got angry. Hold on. When Obama got angry, what do you think the audience did? You think they were shocked, or did they agree with Obama? See, this is where the liberals reveal themselves. See, it's one thing to call out Republican lawmakers and diehard Trump supporters. I mean, I get it. But that's low-hanging fruit. See, Donald Trump, he's just the Saturday morning cartoon mustache twirling villain. At least he's up front. He's probably the most transparent president we've ever had in our lifetime. This is truth. This is the real truth about Trump. He's the most transparent president we've ever had. He told us why we're in Syria, not for freedom or democracy or human rights. We're there for the oil, baby. We're there for the resources. The whole establishment collectively crapped a brick because he did something that no Democratic or Republican neoliberal politician would ever say, and that is the truth. Now, Trump is no different than any other politician, but see, the thing is, he's up front with his BS. You know what you're getting with Trump. But these liberals, you see, the greatest evil can hide in the light. They put on the mask and they think that they care, or you think that they care, but they don't. They don't care. They don't care. And they'll bully you and harass you and passively aggressively come at you to tell you to vote blue, no matter who.
The crowd got angry with him. Most of the crowd, 5,000 people.
The crowd got angry.
Also, in their own way, heckling some of the protesters. Now you turn to Bill Clinton and the economy. Stephen Colbert asked that question. Why are not Americans feeling this? And he, remember what they called him in 2012? The Secretary of Explaining Stuff. And Bill Clinton, 77 years old, very slowly, methodically diagnosed the problem. He said there have been two shocks to the economic system in this country and to the psyche of this country. The 2008 recession, Barack Obama and Vice President Biden tried to recover from that. Donald Trump disrupted the progress that they were making. And then he said COVID disrupted it even more. He said the president couldn't do anything about inflation other than get us into a depression, but everything he's done has got us on the right track. The crowd really did eat it up, we have to say. And I have to say this as a member of the WHO.
The crowd ate it up. Hey, let me introduce you to this fantastic crowd. Remember what I said? A lot of these liberals in the crowd would probably be like, if I was alive during the Civil War era, I would have helped free the slaves. If I was alive during World War II in Europe, I would have been part of resistance and hide the Jews. No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have. You want to know what you'd be doing? You'd be doing exactly what you're doing now. And I don't want to hear any of that crap of, oh, no, I would be who I am. No, if you were born during those times, you'd be a completely different person than you are now. But I can promise you this, liberals, you'd be doing exactly what you're doing now, and that is being complicit. Here, listen to the kind words from the liberal audience. The liberal audience.
There was an insurrection.
Shame on you, Joe Biden! Shame on you! Shame on you! You are...
They're all like, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Right here, liberals. Right here. Right here. Just to trigger you.
There was an insurrection.
Shame on you, Joe Biden! Shame on you! Shame on you! You are funding genocide in Palestine, and no amount of full concern that you do will change the brilliance that you are doing! You have blood on your hands! Talk about the innocent Gaza Palestinians! How dare you talk about the innocent Gaza Palestinians? Palestinians are dying right now because of your actions! Palestinians are dying right now because of your actions! Because of what you're doing!
because of the things that you're doing.
Shame. Stop brutalizing him. Stop brutalizing him.
So you see, hey liberals, that's what you guys like to do. You don't want to hear dissenting opinions. You want everyone to fall in line and follow orders. And you're like, shut up. Got another video here. Shout out to Diane Share. Shout out to her. It's only 16 seconds, but hey, none of these liberals. See, all these liberals probably had the photos of or user that have commented on that photograph. You know, when first name Adolf, last name Hitler was being sworn in, and everyone was doing that Nazi salute, and there was that one person who had his arms folded like this, and they all have that photo or comment on the photo like, I'm that person in the crowd. No, you're not. Why? Because all you are sitting down, you hypocritical latte drinking liberals.
Because I think you've done a good job. It's not surprising that.
Yes, the latte drinking liberals. Gotta love them. Here's more of this. More.
How dare you talk about the innocent lives of Palestinians? Palestinians are dying right now because of your actions. Palestinians are dying right now because of your actions. Because of what you're doing. Because of the things that you're doing.
Excuse me, Mr. President. The people who are watching home on TV may not be able to hear that there's some protesters here. So, hold on a second here.
Shame on you, Joe Biden! Shame on you! Shame on you! You are funding genocide in Palestine and no amount of full concern! You have blood on your hands! Blood on your hands!
I want to give a comment. Shout out to our Rumble audience. Absurd Anarchist writes, all that money and you can never buy your soul back. Very true. That is beyond truth. It is a fact. It is a fact. And the fact of the matter is, these liberals, they don't care. They want you to fall in line and vote blue. Hold on, we got to fast forward this copyright music. Those guys rose to the stage.
I came out here today to protest President Biden, who all of us here consider a war criminal. He's giving Israel billions of dollars in weapons and military aid to murder innocent Palestinians, 14,000 children already, to destroy all of Gaza and committed genocide.
They have sold out their constituents because about 80% of the Democratic base doesn't support what is happening in Gaza right now, doesn't support the U.S. complicity in what is happening in Gaza. This is our genocide as well as Israel's, and they have sold us all out.
I won't be voting for Biden for sure, because I mean, even if he stopped the war right now, just for what the Palestinian people have suffered, I can't.
Now, folks, I want to pull up this article again. So, look, the ticket prices for that event start at $225, but access to private receptions range from $250,000 to $500,000. Snapping a picture with three presidents by famed photographer Annie Liebritz costs $100,000. Who's dumb enough to separate the... Never mind. I'm not angry. It's just all that money to get a photograph with three war criminals. I mean, three presidents. $250,000. I paid $250,000, $500,000 just to listen to three old men and a jag-off late night show puppet to talk on stage. Best money ever. Ha, ha, ha. All that money. Look, hey, look, you don't have to believe me. Look, it's right there. Look. Ticket prices. Ticket price for the event. Sorry, $225. All right. I mean, look at this. These are our leaders, folks. Now, I only could play only a few short seconds of this video, but this was the wrapping up stage, right? There's Colbert right there, good old Stevie, and Biden, Obama, and Clinton on stage together. Oh, they're all wearing shades because of the meme, Dark Brandon.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in thanking President Clinton, President Obama, and President
By the way,
Biden.
Dark Brandon is real.
The whole world's dying. We got an economic crisis. We got wars. We got genocide. We got madness and insanity. Cats and dogs living together. And he says, by the way, Dark Brandon's real. I don't know. These are our leaders. But you know what? Hold on. Wait. Sid D Kid 87 writes, they're only our leaders if we follow them. Very true, my friend. Very true. One more time.
By the way, Dark Brandon is real.
By the way, Dark Brandon is real. Conspiracy theorists, my friends, please try and decode that. Maybe Biden's trying to warn us. And then finally, folks, this would not be a DNC convention event were it not for Fox News weighing in. And I want to thank my viewing audience, especially Miguel H., for informing me of a friendly video that did come out for us all to see and witness. Because after all, being family friendly is what Hard Lens Media is all about. So let's see how Fox News covered this event. Shout out again to Case Study QB. Follow him on all of his social media. Fox News, take it away with what's happening on the ground.
What are you here protesting about?
I hate old white men. I'm protesting. The American empire, the American government is funding a genocide with our tax money. I'm protesting the American government, the boss.
Why are you mad at Joe Biden?
Joe Biden is an old white man. He's a clown.
He's supporting Israel against Palestine. That's what we're angry about.
He's racist. He's ruining the country. He's not listening to the American people.
No genocide, Joe. The whole damn system's got to go. Everyone's also mad with Obama and Clinton, are you?
Yeah, because Obama did drone strikes in the Middle East during his presidency.
What's your message to Joe Biden?
My message to Joe Biden is cease fire now. You should be ashamed of yourself. I don't believe you have an ounce of guilt in your body. And
if Joe Biden keeps it up, are you going to vote for him? No.
No? I'm definitely not voting for him. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
What about Joe Biden? Does he have your vote?
No, he doesn't have my vote.
Who does?
Stopped it in the middle of time. What are you after, YouTube? See, I'm more quick. I'm far more quick. I'm like our main man Jack in freaking Big Trouble in Little China when Lopan tried to throw that knife. He caught the knife and threw it right back at Lopan. Can't hit me, YouTube. But I do know one thing. Fox News boy was staring. Why are you staring, boy? Why are you staring? She showed the headlights. She showed the headlights on Fox News.
Okay.
Okay, indeed. Why? Why okay? Why okay? What were you staring at, buddy? All right. So what can we take away from this? What can we learn? What can we learn from the Democrats, Obama, their failures, these jagoff politicians? Well, very simple indeed. Number one, we know that they don't respect us. Number two, we know that they're willing to still do fundraisers, and there's plenty of dumb liberals willing to spend a crap ton of money, 6 figures, on listening to war criminals speak. All the while, the progressive movement and independents, you're being ignored. The best thing I would recommend is don't fall for the trap. Don't get bullied. Don't be suckered into voting for Biden because Donald Trump is out there saying all the things. As far as I'm concerned, my vote, I'm voting independent third party because this is probably going to be the last election I'm going to be participating in because I'm disgusted overall with American politics. But Biden and the Democrats, what more can you offer us? Because you haven't given us anything to inspire us or make us enthusiastic for you. And what is very clear, especially from how you treat protesters and everything else, the liberal crowd, I realize, you know what? I've had more civil conversations with Trump supporters than I've had with liberals. And I've been noticing that trend happening more and more. Now, of course, I'm never going to change anyone's mind. I don't want to do that. But I've been having more civil debates, more honest conversations. Hell, I've had one Trump supporter say, hey, how come those liberals really don't like you, man? I mean, they really don't like you guys. And I'm like, well, because they're triggered and emotionally stunted individuals that have your boy living rent-free in their head. Vote third party, vote independent. Because all what these liberals are going to tell you to do is to shut up. If they tell you to shut up, smack them in the mouth. Number one.